Harley-Davidson has filed designs with the European Union Intellectual Property Office for two new models. One, a cafe racer, and the other a flat track inspired model. Both seem to have the all-new Revolution Max engine that will power the upcoming Pan America and Bronx motorcycles later this year. What is the Revolution Max engine? The Revolution Max powertrain was created by Harley-Davidson for a range of new motorcycle applications as part of the More Roads the Harley-Davidson strategy. It's an all-new liquid-cooled V-twin designed to offer flexible performance with a broad power band that builds to a surge of high RPM power. Both new engines are 60-degree V-twin, liquid-cooled, and with internal balancing. The V-twin configuration provides a link to the Harley-Davidson heritage that has seen the V-twin engine as the primary power source for bikes since 1911, often with engines as a highlighted design element. Both designs clearly feature the Revolution Max V-twin engine, though it's unclear what the engine displacement will be. The Pan America adventure bike uses a 1250cc version of the engine, and the Bronx Street Fighter runs with a 975cc version. Harley-Davidson has previously said that it plans to produce 4 different displacements, ranging from 500cc to 1250cc. I would expect both bikes to be fitted with the same engine and would wager that it would be the 975cc version, as that would put it in similar ground to the Ducati Scrambler and a few of the models in the Triumph range. From the looks of the design, it's going to be a heavy bike, so anything less than the 975cc engine won't be competitive in the market, especially once you tack on the Harley-Davidson Premium. Now, for the flat tracker design. There's no concrete information here, but what I can clearly see is that they are trying to challenge the Indian FTR 1200, which is funny because I've never seen that bike in real life on the roads, but only at motorcycle shows or at the dealer. I'm not sure how much of the market there is for a flat tracker design, but Harley-Davidson sure knows a lot about flat track racing, as they were one of the brands that practically invented the sport. Looking more closely, we can see that the bike sports a tubular swing arm, the high-mounted twin exhaust that is common on tracker bikes. In addition, we can see that there are inverted forks, dual front disc brakes, and a rear monoshock. Honestly, it looks like the upcoming Bronx and the flat track are going to share a lot of parts, which is for the best as Harley-Davidson does what it can to become more profitable. As for the cafe racer design, the second design sports a cafe-style headlight fairing with a short windscreen. The exhaust follows a more traditional routing to a single silencer, and the handlebars are relatively low. The design shares the other dual disc brakes and inverted fork, but the rear has a more traditional swing arm suspended by dual shocks. Unlike the flat track design, the Cafe Racer has passenger pegs for 2-up riding. While this gives a good look at what's upcoming for Harley-Davidson once the Pan America and Bronx come into production, I'm stuck wondering if this is going to help out their struggle in the long run to attract new customers. Right now I see 2 bikes that are easily north of the $12,500 mark, with the Indian FTR 1200 coming in at $13,500 and the Ducati Full Throttle Tracker at $11,000. My question to Harley-Davidson is, where are your sub $10,000 bikes that Triumph and now Royal Enfield are owning the Cafe Racer market with? Anyway, that's all I have for you today. What are your thoughts on where Harley-Davidson is going? Do you think leveraging the Revolution Max engine will be a good starting point for these new bikes as they move into new segments? Let me know in the comments. Now, go out there and ride safe.